better in G or C. I sing in C a lot, in G. I sing it in G normally.
That's a long ways from D.
It's a long way from D. I don't usually sing in D. Not old time. I usually sing the lower registers, which is lucky because I don't sing either one. So I actually sing soprano with Irish music.
You do?
Harry goes, "You sing soprano? You're kidding me. You're singing in G." I'm like, I can sing it.
Yeah, your speaking voice is low.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a woman, yeah.
That happens when you get older.
It does? Yeah. Does your voice drop?
Well, actually, I ended up with GERD real bad. I think it's damaged my vocal cords.
Goes up that high, huh?
Mm-hmm. Plus, I've been out on medication for 3 days, and it always goes lower. Like, if I want to sing, somebody says, "Well, can you sing like tenor or bass?" And I'm like, "I don't be really good with bass, but I can probably hit tenor." Especially if I don't take medicine
so it's
for 2 days.
like having a cold.
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, Bruce. Tom and Melissa invited us over, and they really fed us good.
I'll say.
I left a message on your machine. I don't know if you got it though.
My machine don't work.
I left down something. Something sounded like you, but anyways, I have to get the...
Maybe it works one way, but not the other.
In your oven?
Yep.
Last time I left, I had a party on Monday. I should have invited y'all because you probably would have loved it. We played music and had ribs and dirty rice and all kinds of stuff.
You left right after Galax, right? Was it?
No, because I think I went to one more. I went to Freeze, and then I left. I left after Freeze, yeah.
Okay.
Monday after Freeze.
What time to get off from work?
That's right, I saw you there.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
few
okay.
people there.
Oh,
Yeah.
We had people over about
Nice.
5.
Yeah.
There wasn't any real jamming. I didn't even stay. I just left.
I went
Well, if I don't get you, I'll
One
try
day-
you
Friday.
We could have just, me, you, and Nikki should have got together and had a band. We would have got
Sure.
second, at least.
That's right.
You know?
The worst
And I didn't even see you.
case.
I didn't even see you.
Yeah, I always like to have you over. That'd be fun.
The Argentinians were there.
So you love your big
Remember them?
What?
Yeah.
Remember them from,
Brings us to 88 pizzas I've made, so
they did
I'm
a
keeping count.
tune
Wow.
in Bluegrass.
He wants to get
Did a
100.
gospel number on Friday night.
336,
Out there down the mall.
325,
325. Yeah, Melissa was saying that you were talking about it, which looked like you expressed some interest in it.
Yeah,
so,
looks like
A lot of people didn't care for it, but a lot of people did.
well, if you want some advice,
I like
check mine
almost
out too,
anything
let me
on
know.
a rap, but
I
most
started
kinds of
just, I
music
wanted to
that's
make
done
like
well.
Yeah, but for the
we call
content,
it dry
Yeah.
fit with bricks,
like
just kind of
tearing
stack
down
them
the wall
up.
and
Yeah,
sticking
But
the
then
ground
it
and
started
stuff.
to
It was
grow,
pretty
so,
radical.
Yeah.
permanent thing, you know, so
It
it's been a lot of fun.
And they were there.
Works pretty
They
well.
were a lot of fun. I got
Why
to
don't you go?
spend some time with them.
Too much.
Yeah.
We didn't jam.
stuff
really.
else.
Sorry?
Did you
It was only
Sorry.
Not really,
Well, by
but,
then Margaret, you know, my friend that was with me doesn't play old time, so she was pretty much over it. After 2 months of it, she was ready to go home and play her own
on your
music.
$100
I don't blame her.
bag. And
Yeah,
It was crazy.
I felt the same way
I had
actually.
cinder block. I bought some used plate brick that's
And I'm right here,
for the high temperatures.
right down the street.
There's a guy in Elk Creek that was old,
I don't think I get tired.
and I used
But
new
I
cement
sing
brick
a
in
few
the
of my
outside.
friends in bluegrass.
Mhm.
Pearl white
And I
was
sing
expensive
Irish
too.
music.
Yeah, pearl white.
I
Insulated.
got burned out
It
after.
was a little bit
I
expensive, but
bring
then I
out
found a cheaper
jams
place to
every
get it
once
too.
in a
A
while.
lot
I
of
just
it
need
is
to kind of
fine
withdraw
to
and
get
play
it.
some
Yeah.
songs.
Galax did
Those
it,
is
put
just
me over
really
the top
expensive.
for
It
it.
was like half price at
But
Right.
there's a lot of singing in traditional
concrete
music
places, they
around.
usually have
Right.
it cheaper than
Oh, okay.
Like now, like
Right.
here.
have it, yeah.
Right, there's a
Home
lot,
Depot
and that
was like
adds a lot of
less than
variety.
half, and then
Yeah,
I found
you have
somewhere else
somebody
that was even half of that.
Yeah.
that sing the
But by then I
slower
already
stuff.
got
You
it.
didn't
Yeah.
know.
Well, the hymns too.
But anyway.
Yeah. And like, I like ballads
Yeah, I'm
too,
gonna
so I
look
do
at
a
how
lot
to
of
make one out of
really old
mud.
ballads and I do them a cappella,
But-
so
I made
there's a lot of real pretty
Yeah.
ones.
a rocket stove out of mud.
Oh,
Cause that's what I
takes
even
a
look for,
bunch of
I try to
work.
dig
It
as deep as I can and find
that's-
sources like,
I
Darwin
mean, for a
Court
little
and
rocket stove, it took a bunch of mud.
And, that was
My
what was
thing is,
originally recorded,
it's
was
not
in
like
C.
weatherproof, so you gotta like put a
Yeah, you
roof
gotta-
over it or something.
Actually,
Yeah.
banjos was
So
two
you wanna do
triple
that,
C.
so it's not with
To
wood.
your C and then your D string.
That's
C.
what
What
I
about
used
the
to.
points
Always the way I
insulated, so
play,
then
that's
top
always
with
it.
the double
And then the
wall.
other one I play like that is, gospel
Actually
cloud.
on it.
I do in triple C.
A little frame with, over the out.
And
Praise
actually, the
Christ.
reason I have to go back is I'm recording the gospel season.
And it tastes good too.
When I get
It
back.
makes it taste good.
If I don't go back, they're going to kill me. Really, because they got it all set up. And I took
Pretty
off. I
soon
went
we're gonna
home.
be too
I
wide
was
to
home
fit through the doors.
for
Won't be able to come on
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Do you have our number or anything?
And I turned around and
Do you have
left
our
2 days
number?
later, so I was only home about 6 days and turned around and came back.
Yeah, if you're ever in the neighborhood, want to stop over, I'd love to show you.
But if you don't go home, they can't kill you.
Yeah, that's true. If I don't go home, they can't kill
And
me.
I do like
Somebody else might,
online or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
I think I have a computer.
like your boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or on the internet. I might do a video on it. Maybe you
I
can
don't
see
want
the video too, but I don't know when I'll get around to doing
And I'm
it.
gonna drive back by myself.
Yeah,
this
anytime
time.
if you're gonna
This
be
time I
up
don't have
there.
Margaret and Steve with me. I do it by
I'll show
myself.
you.
It was
Yeah, stuff
awful.
like
We
that
came out here 4 days.
So they persevered through 2 months.
Oh, Steve's my
But
really,
you're
he's
working
persevered for
on,
years.
Oh.
Steve's here, he loves it. In fact, he'll come out and he'll say, I'm gonna play
along,
the Irish. Would you guys
where they put in,
Irish
where
for a
the people,
while? Yeah,
they
sure.
set them out in the middle of
So,
nowhere.
you want to
No,
concentrate
yeah,
on that?
And, I think you just run, this lady, this woman, they set a man and woman out.
I still like the
They set him way out away from her, he had to find his way to her.
I think they did. I think they went on their team.
She built a fireplace out of mud and rock. And God, it was so many, all these other guys were starving to death. She had this beautiful fireplace built. And, really ingenious way she done it. Yeah.
Yeah, I copied a bunch of designs online and went through them. It's kind of weird that the fair put the chimneys in the front. I figured it should be in the back. You know, the air should kind of go through, but it's not the way it's set up, and it works great. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, don't do that, because it's circulating. Gotta be the right ratio. I read about
Lorena,
Oh, yeah.
the door.
Oh,
the
that's
height
The
of
ceiling, yeah.
I do Civil War
where
reenactments too, which is one of the things I have to go back and do in October.
Heat circulation,
And that's always a
right,
big
smoke.
Do you know
Traps
that
it
more
in heat.
soldiers,
Yeah, it's
more soldiers,
pretty well thought out, I guess.
what do they
You
call
have to do
it?
'em- you have to do 'em-
Deserted
you
during
can't
the
just
Civil
start
War over that
throwing
song
stuff together and it
than
works.
any other song.
You gotta have those ratios right.
I cheated and
Is that
I
right?
followed those.
Yeah.
Like I said,
They
obviously
play it
it makes
and
sense to
have a
me,
whole
but I
bunch
just
of
did it
guys
anyways.
disappear.
It worked out fine.
That night.
Make them so
Real
homesick
happy
for
to do
their
it. There are
sweetheart.
things I do differently.
Wow.
The door's pretty small, I'd
Down
probably
the
make it
River
bigger, so
Cray,
I could
some
put
Down the
roasts
River
in there,
Cray
roast big
was
roast chicken.
actually it was
A
down
little
to
bit on
the,
the tight side.
I guess it
And I
was
would have
down
done the base a little differently.
something anyway. That was actually a signal for the slaves to leave. That's actually, when they'd seen that out in the fields, then, you know, people would take off. So, it's like a code kind of
It's
song.
almost 9.
That's a chilling song even without that knowledge.
Yeah, I love that song. That's one of my favorites to sing. The history of some of the songs, I think, are, and the tunes are really amazing when you kind of dig into the roots of them and how they came about. I think that's what makes it kind of interesting. We do a program in California at the Civil War reenactment. That's the biggest one in the West.
You have Civil War reenactments in California.
Yes, in California, believe it or not, we actually have one of the biggest ones west of the Mississippi. Yeah, actually, it is the biggest one west of the Mississippi, which seems all weird, but anyway, they bring in 4,000 kids. And what they do is we have 15 minutes to get these kids involved. So I usually get them doing a contra dance because I tell them right off, aren't you guys getting a grade for this? Then you might want to participate. And they do. The kids, even the high school kids. They actually contra dance, because I'll call it contra dance. And every 15 minutes they blow off that cannon, which after 2 days of that stuff, I'm just like, if they blow that cannon off one more time. Every
Yes.
15 minutes, from 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like, oh God, not again. Yeah. And then we play for the big contra dance. Big square, whatever you guys call it. You guys call it squares, you know, say contra out here. But they say contra out there just to get people to go. Because if they say square dance, nobody would show up.
And this is, you live near San Diego, no, near Yosemite.
Fresno's actually where that big Civil War reenactment is. Yeah. They come from all over for that. Which doesn't seem possible. They do it at this Kearney mansion that's pretty cool. Big, huge park that's very pretty.
There were battles in California's Civil War?
It's just mainly because there's different people whose family might have been involved in it, and they stay involved. I
Not,
think.
there was any fighting in California?
No, not really. I mean, because, you know, the 49, they were doing all
Back
the gold
then, that's
thing.
right,
You know,
yeah.
and then you're talking about 61 when Civil War started. So by then, it was pretty much, the gold strike was over.
Yeah.
A lot of people were still stuck there.
Well, it wasn't a state or anything, it was, even some of the states tried to weasel out of it, like West Virginia.
Yeah,
You
so.
say weasel out, so that it's a bad thing, it's not. But
Well, and you come back here, I mean, for somebody like me, because I had a history minor, and for somebody like me to come back here, I mean, it's everywhere. Everywhere I go, every little town I can pull over, and there's got to be some museum, you know. So, it's interesting. And since I'm writing a book about my grandmother and stuff, it kind of...
where did she grow up?
Sharp. She was from Great Falls, South Carolina.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you ever read any Ron Rash?
Probably as a kid.
You know the name, you know the writer?
Yeah. As a kid.
Well, he's not that, I don't think he's old enough, not that you're real old.
Maybe. I don't know.
He's a wonderful writer, anyway, if you get a chance, he writes about mountain life in the South.
Yeah.
And it's the
That's
best,
what I'm writing about.
the best that I've ever read.
My grandmother was a nurse. She became a nurse in 1927. And so, me being born in 1950, she would take us up here in the mountains all over the place and help people on the weekends.
Oh.
And this book is all about what she did. That was amazing. It was really amazing. And the people that I saw and met and became friends with over the years of seeing these people over and over in the mountains.
My great-great-grandfather got wounded twice in the Civil War,
Wow.
and he was also taken prisoner.
Wow.
Those are rough times.
Yeah, South never recovered from it.
I'm not sure the North did either.
No, they did more than the South did. It crippled the South. But, like I said,
Yeah, well, the North had the industry to begin with.
right? But part of it was writing about music and stuff, about the music that I saw growing up in the mountains. Because I remember my aunts lived in Mount Airy. And so they played instruments, and I know I have a picture of Tommy Gerald playing, and they're sitting right next to him, you know, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, you know, partly about that and what I saw and what the mountain people were like, which was amazing. And then the contrast for me as a little kid, my grandmother having a pretty affluent life because she was a nurse. I mean, she made really good money. But she came up here, and we would see people in abject poverty, and then go back down there, and the book is about what I saw as a contrast, how it was so different. And yet those same people I couldn't even talk to when we were in town, including, you know, African-American people that she took care of, and that I could never even speak to in town, and I didn't understand. I was a kid. And part of it saying, Grandma, how come we can't talk to them here? And she explained that, you know, this is a society thing. It doesn't mean I believe in everything, but I have to live in this society, and we have to behave a certain way. You know, it's just the whole thing. So that was part of the thing coming back here, is just being here so I could write it. And I had forgot how much I loved it here until I came this year. And it was like, wow, why did I ever leave here?
Yeah, I taught school for 24 years. I started in 71 down the mountain, just up in North Carolina, where Bruce lives.
Oh, okay.
Bruce is saying, let's play one,
Okay.
isn't he?
Canaan, yeah.
Came,
Yeah.
Promised land to Canaan.
yeah. So you know that whole area too?
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of a shock. Kids were really pretty wild, and
Yeah,
a lot of times their parents really didn't care a thing about school.
yeah. And that was some of the stuff that I saw. And there was a black man that we went to see often, and he was probably, you know, now I think about it, God, he was probably in his 90s. His parents had been slaves in the Civil War had been released after the Civil War. And he played fiddle, and he used to play Old Jimmy Sutton. You know, he played for me every time because I loved it. That's a D song. That was a segue. That was a D song.
Here we go, too. I see Bruce's fingers moving.
Yes,
He wants to play.
he's playing something over there.
Oh, I was playing what Bruce was playing.
What you play at?
Over the waterfall.
Over the waterfall.
Oh, Spotted Pony's good too. Is that what you're playing?
Can you start it?
Waterfall.
Start.
Thank
going to
Yeah,
freeze?
Charlie,
Bruce?
good to see you
What's that?
again.
Still going to freeze?
Yeah.
How long you been here? 1 day or
I've been here about 10 days.
10? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm supposed to go back next week, like a week from
Like
today or
that's
something.
probably plenty next week.
Yeah, I like that too. That's a good one.
It looks like play.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
See you guys later, are you, well, unless anything's going over streets on Thursday.
I am not. No.
I keep saying I'm gonna go, but that was 2 years now, I still haven't made
And you saw me, that was great.
Good to see you, Bruce. Yep.
I'm so glad you came. Good. We'll do it again.
Well, she's running out of sticker space, isn't she?
I guess she is, yeah.